Welcome back to First Take. The Patriots will host the Texans this weekend after the Pats beat the Chargers in the wild card round on Sunday. The Chargers struggled to get any offense going. The Pats sacked Justin Herbert 6 times. They did not allow them to reach the end zone once. Next on deck, though, is the Texans and that stifling defense. Really, though, the Chargers-Pats game was the least interesting of the wild card weekend, if I'm being completely honest, because there just wasn't a lot of scoring. Only New England reached the end zone, and that was in the fourth quarter. So, given all that information, are we more or less confident in the Patriots after that wild card win? What do you think?
I would say less. I mean, for me personally, I just think that offense, listen, defense wins championships, but offense wins games, damn it.
Yeah.
And I need to see you step up and be formidable offensively when I imagine what you will face. Certainly with Houston, their offense is not prolific, and we understand that, but their defense is real, and they can shut you down, and their defense will keep them in every single game, as we saw, because we saw C.J. Stroud lose the ball fumble the ball 5 times, committed 3 turnovers, and still the Steelers couldn't muster anything more than 2 field goals. So we understand how big-time Houston's defense is. They're the best in the business. But I don't see the Patriots being able to neutralize a Denver Broncos offense, potentially a Buffalo Bills offense, the way that you neutralized, the Chargers offense. I don't see that. And so it's not that I'm saying in any way that the Patriots can't win, because I think they're a complete team, and Vrabel is a top 2 candidate for Coach of the Year. They've got the personnel. I respect it. I just think that you need to be better offensively in order to win. And I can't say I walked away feeling more confident in New England after this win.
Swag.
Yeah, I'm still confident. I'm highly confident in the New England Patriots. I think they adjust the games. Now, Stephen A., to his point, we were there. We know what this Houston Texans defense is. This is a different animal. But I put stock in giving up 3 points to Justin Herbert. I take stock in sacking them 6 times and turning the football over. They made the Los Angeles Chargers offense look putrid. And that is something that they've been doing a really good job of playing defense, but that was a dominant defensive performance. And now walking into this Texans game, C.J. Stroud worried me a tremendous amount against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense based on what we saw. So I'm confident in this Patriots team. It lies more with the fact that Mike Vrabel is the coach, and I think this team is one of the best one-to-one game adjusters in the NFL, meaning they can put a plan together for that specific team that they're playing week in and week out, which was Bill Belichick's calling card. Not saying that they are going to win or beat the Texans, but I don't think this is going to be the situation we saw last week for either of these teams.
Patriots offense wasn't perfect either. Drake May threw an interception. He lost a fumble. They didn't score until the fourth quarter, at least in the end zone. And they're going to have to be better.
Crazy. I met Dominique, and I know Schrager, I know you, but this is...
Yeah, we're the real action.
He was very And by the way, I have a report from the hallway, right? Because they had me do the little walking. Yeah. Like, you can't go to the bathroom without seeing Stephen A. Smith. He has a giant sign, full color. It's like it's 2 stories high when you come into the bathroom and come out of the bathroom, right? So I'm like, geez, can we get a bigger Stephen A. sign? And then I realized there's a greedy picture out there, but it's covered by equipment. Okay. You can only get it top of his head.
True. It's all facts.
It's 100%.
It's Stephen A.'s world, and we just happen to be visiting.
Exactly right. They put all of Stephen A.'s furniture in front of my picture.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a whole other discussion.
Pretty awesome.
I want to get into your new show and everything else, but I will start by talking about the Patriots. I will actually be there Sunday. We're doing the whole pregame stuff for the Patriot game. You were saying when we were showing that montage, Drake May, just what a thrill this has been.
Shocker for me. Shocker, as we say in Boston. I just didn't. I love Vrabel. Loved him as a player. Obviously, he was paying attention to Belichick. I thought he was a great coach in Tennessee. So, when Gerard Mayo went away, that was a terrible season. I thought we're in a big rebuild.
Yeah.
Right? We got like 3, 4, maybe 5 years. Didn't see Drake May being that good that fast. Yeah. So this is all gravy. Plus, I'm a little worried because I think our schedule was pretty easy this year in some regards. So this is, again, I can't even pick a winner for the playoffs this year. I don't know who it's going to be. It's a toss-up,
I like
right?
it.
Complete toss-up.
Yeah.
So
I would say this.
And can I just say another great thing?
Yeah.
How great was last weekend, 2 college playoff games, and then all those NFL games, and nobody's mentioned the Cowboys in over 2 weeks.
There we go.
Fantastic.
We'll sneak them
The only
in.
thing that annoys me, sometimes I want to drive down there and go, guys, stop talking about the Cowboys. They suck. Whatever.
I love it. I love it. I would say this with the Patriots, like because you talked about the gravy. This is not the normal approach to
Jeff,
Patriot fans.
No.
He's lying, Jeff. As soon as that game starts, he's going to want to win. If they lose, talk about gravy. Get out of here.
Exactly.
No damn gravy.
I'm not denying
gravy.
He's an actor. I got you. That's an actor. You know what? That's a great point. He's an actor. That's a great point.
I'm not denying that I'm going to be basically pacing and giving the finger to the screen quite often during the game. But I mean, no, I will be out of my mind.
Yeah.
I will be out of my mind.
That's more like it. That's more like some honest
listen,
when you see them Texans, boy.
You have to understand, if it's a Boston team in any sport, like Saturday was great. I was in L.A. My day started with a 10 a.m. Bruins game that was on ABC. It's like, and then all day football, all weekend football. That was great. But yeah, I will be swearing and cursing and throwing things. Yes.
The recent memory, we're just showing all those things there. I mean, Brady. You go back as far as I go back. Bird, like who are if right now, if on your final day, the Boston athletes you'll be talking about and you'll be thinking about in your final days. Brady, obviously, one of them. Who else?
Bobby Orr. Bill Russell. I mean, you're not going to get much more iconic than those two guys, right? This is a selfish one. Carl Yastrzemski, Jim Rice, those guys from the 70s from the Red Sox I love. Big Papi. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah. I mean, and Kevin Garnett. I mean, I love Larry Bird. Yeah. But and Larry was a great player. Those guys are just Big Papi, clutch. Bobby Orr, clutch. Bill Russell. Nobody's ever going to do what Bill Russell did, not just in basketball, but in terms of his life, in terms of civil rights and his activity and his politics. Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, Traeger, you were asking him about the one legendary sports movie that he's known for.
I said, you know, we all talk about The Sandlot. Do you have memories of making The Sandlot?
Yes, very, very present because it was the first movie I made. I had done a movie before I got famous, but you know, I wasn't in it because I was famous. Then I got famous, and that movie hadn't come out yet. So the first acting role I got offered after I got famous was Sandlot.
Did you ever think it would still be a movie that kids today are watching?
I did. When I read it, I'm a huge baseball and sports fan movie guy. So I was like, I can't believe I get to do a baseball movie. So selfishly, I wanted to do it for that reason. But also, I didn't know anything about the movies. But when I was reading, I was like, hey, if this thing clicked, it had James Earl Jones in it, who's like, come on. Yeah, absolutely. That was amazing to meet him and work with him. My God. But I thought if it clicked because of the kids, it might have a chance, you know. But the reason I remember it so much is because every time we had to do a take, we had to find the kids or my son, because there was like a bunch of them and they were kids. Yeah. They didn't really, they were making a movie, but they were really going through puberty. Yeah. And I was telling you guys, like Benny the Jet, we could never find him because he was making out with my son's sister, who was also his age. He was slightly older, so it was like, where are they? Go out in the woods and look for them. They were out in the woods.
That's where they were.
Bring them back in.
Bring them back in.
Watching football all weekend, we were all seeing all the promos for the new show, Going Dutch, with you and Taylor Mishiak, who I love. Yes. And you have that very funny line about how there are worse fathers that you could be. Who could be a worse father?
Yep. I said to her, this was an improv, by the way, because there was a great scene that was written about me defending my bad dadship. And so I didn't tell her, and I said, listen, worst dads of me. And she's like, who? And I was like, Stalin, Bing Crosby, and Marvin Gaye's dad shot him. And then she improv'd, so you're the fourth worst dad.